Donald J. Trump memes on those Democrats. Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Obvious, bringing you the obvious. And today on NPR.org, Trump is dabbing on them haters, dabbing on the Democratic debates. But before we begin, a word from our sponsor, unsilencedvoice.com. Unsilenced Voice is a social network that encourages liberty, diversity of thought, and freedom of speech. With a massive amount of censorship we've seen, just like on Reddit. Alternative platforms where people can voice their opinions without being censored are more important than ever. Signing up and signing in are super easy. So be sure to drop by today and make an account. Again, unsilencedvoice.com. I'll leave a link to this website at the tippy top of the description. So here at NPR, we can see politics. Trump campaign counterprograms Democratic debate with Pricey YouTube ad buy. So this absolute madman bought campaign ads right during the debates for the Democrats. Because, obviously, a lot of people go to watch it on YouTube. President Trump speaks to the press as he departs the White House on Wednesday, en route to Osaka, Japan, for the G20 summit. His campaign is running major ads on YouTube during the Democratic primary debate Wednesday night. If you pull up YouTube for squirrels on water skis, the latest Taylor Swift music video, or the Democratic debate Wednesday night, you'll notice something prominently displayed at the top of the page, a banner ad paid for by the Trump campaign. President Trump's campaign is counter-programming the debate and making a point. He is the president, running for re-election while Democrats are running against each other. More people will see this than will watch the debate today, said Daniel Hoffman, director of Bully Pulpit Interactive, a digital agency associated with Democrats that tracks social ad spending by political campaigns. In our experience, we've seen the placement reach as many as 80 million Americans in a single day. Dabbing on them haters. Can you imagine the re-fest that this has probably caused? Oh, the lefty, he opens up his YouTube and what does he see? But Donald J. Trump, our emperor. Beautiful face. The campaign purchased what's known as the masthead on YouTube, the space at the top of the site's page. It's an ad that can cost up to as much as $1 million for 24 hours of reaching every person who visits the free version of the video sharing site, which is owned by Google. This space is one of the most high-profile places to advertise online and more commonly purchased for big movie premieres or brand launches for politics. So check this out, folks. This is the ad he bought, and it's going to be up for 24 hours, dabbing on them haters. They have no choice. So here you can see text vote to 88022 and stand with President Trump. Text make America great again to 88022. Text, there we go. So these are his ads. They're right on top of the page. Oh God, look at trending. Inside David Dorbook's $2.5 million Los Angeles home. Styling each other for Paris Fashion Week. Burger with Babish. That I can respect. We're finally moving in. Ah, yes, trending. Truly offering us quality material. Gosh darn normies. Google's face win. They offered me what I couldn't refuse. Money. Of course, this is a day when much of the political world's attention will be on the first Democratic presidential debate in Miami, and people will inevitably turn to YouTube to find clips from the debate or to stream it live. When they do that, they'll see the Trump campaign banner ad at the top of the screen. This may be more about sending a message and getting attention than persuading voters or recruiting new campaign donors. The power of digital advertising is targeting, getting specific messages to specific kinds of people. But with this buy, Trump's campaign is reaching a general audience. This is honestly probably better for YouTube ad sales department than Trump's campaign, said Jessica Alter with the Tech4 Campaigns. Can you cope any harder? A firm that does digital strategy for Democrats. These buys carry premium prices and are implicitly untargeted and are much more like old school TV buying. The real value for this type of ad, Alter argues, is with the earned media value of the splash, less so the actual impression. I'm not even sure what that means, but as far as advertising goes, in my view, the more people you show, the better. The more efficient it is. 80 million people. The Trump campaign declined to comment for the story, but in an interview earlier this year with Sinclair Broadcasting, Trump campaign manager Brad Parscale said he anticipated the re-election effort would cost $1 billion, and as much as half of that would go toward digital spending. This isn't the first time the Trump campaign has purchased this prime advertising real estate on YouTube. It also did so during the government shutdown in January, using the space for messaging about border security. The Trump ads on YouTube masthead are rotating through various pitches. Some encourage people to sign up to receive text messages from the campaign, while others talk about immigration. In fact, according to Bully Pulpit's analysis, Trump's campaign has spent almost $550,000 on Facebook ads related to immigration since April 1st. That doesn't include Wednesday's YouTube buy. It's an issue they've clearly decided to go all in on, Hoffman said. This is part of a larger Trump campaign strategy, spending big online, while the Democratic candidates are still in their early stages of trying to win the nomination. Trump's online spending has dwarfed that of Democratic candidates, at times spending more than all the Democrats combined. Bully Pulpit finds that Trump team has invested $11.1 million on Facebook and Google/YouTube ads just since the first of this year. They are the highest spending level of the quarter right now, Hoffman said. All the Democratic candidates combined have spent $18.7 million so far this year. Well, I think this is absolutely hilarious. People are going to go to the Democratic debates, and what are they going to say? Glorious Trump on the front page. Vox is also reeing about this story. Thanks to a massive YouTube ad buy, the Trump campaign's counterprogramming for the Democratic debate is probably going to reach more people on the site than the debate itself, though it probably won't persuade many of them. Haha, you wish. Here they say it's a somewhat unusual strategy for the Trump campaign, which in 2016 and again in 2020 has largely focused on hyper-targeted ads. The YouTube masthead goes to everyone, regardless of their location, demographic information, or political leaning. I'm slightly surprised by it, to be honest, because the average person isn't a Trump voter, or wouldn't be swayed into being a Trump voter. Just how delusional are you people? Imagine being so deluded that you actually believe that no one could possibly want to vote Trump. Do you know how many moderates this is going to reach? There's a lot of moderates out there, and they may just vote for Trump because the economy is good, and he's done a relatively good job, even though they've been obstructing him at every single turn. Okay. Last week, he told Fox News' Sean Hannity that he wasn't initially planning on live tweeting the debate, but he might wind up doing it. Instead of fake news, I'll make them correct news. And that's okay, he said. And folks, that's pretty much the story. Trump is an absolute mad lad, and I enjoy seeing him meme and dab on all the haters. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about Trump doing this, especially on the day of the Democratic debates? Be sure to let me know. Now, because I'm constantly being demonetized, literally every single video, you can support me by joining me on Patreon or Subscribestar. You can join for as low as $1. Although there are tiers, you can choose whatever you wish. Doing so will get you access to Fight Club, a private Discord server that's a lot of fun. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.